Hello, everybody. Today in Mexico and in other countries, it's the Day of the Dead, when fruit and bread are brought to the gravesides of people who've been loved, and the comparative nearness of them is celebrated, even though divided by the barrier of death. It made me think how different our Western view of death is, I guess we'll all have a different idea about it. I start for my own idea from St. Paul, who, talking about what he calls the resurrection of the dead, describes how we become a new being, something completely different from how we are now, and yet he uses the analogy of the plant and the seed, and says the plant, which is what is created from the seed, is completely different in how it looks and feels and everything, but is actually everything that the plant is was contained within the seed. And so that everything that I think we become in this new creation that God makes of us when we die, it was contained in who we are in this life. We remain very much ourselves. And I think we exist within a context of love. There's not much else said in the scriptures about where this new being exists, but since love is the be all and end all of God, and God is the source of what happens to us in death as well as what we experience in life, I think we can be pretty safe in saying that when we die, it is love that will be the environment for our new being that God has created. And so I don't think, although I think there's probably good reason to fear certain kinds of dying, I don't think there's any cause to fear death. Death is an entry for me into a new life, a life in which we are loved even more profoundly and in which we experience it even more richly than now. But that's just my way of thinking about it, and you'll have yours. Perhaps today, equally, if not more fruitfully, it's worth remembering, as those Mexicans do, those who've been important to us, people who've been significant in our lives, to give thanks for their generosity, what we've learnt from them, their love, everything that they've given to us that's made our lives richer. And it's the memories that we have of them that, in a sense, keep them alive in a different way. And so today, perhaps, rather than us thinking that we've got to take nourishment to people who've died, maybe we give thanks that those who have died brought such nourishment to us and continue to do so through our memories of them.